Bella Hadid would train 3 hours per day to achieve her slim physique. Okay, start to jog a little bit to warm up. Our first exercise will be high knees. So we start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, high knees go up, yes? A little jog in one place. And you can tap the knees with your hands. Okay, so basically I saw, I think maybe on Instagram, I saw this post and there was Bella Hadid and she looked so good. I mean, okay, she's a model, okay? So still, I think that you have to have some genetic predisposition for a certain type of body, you know, like for her, I guess it's easier to achieve such physique, such physique, than it would be maybe for me. Also, my height is not 175 centimeters, you know. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's stop. And our next exercise will be like scissors. This exercise looks quite easy, but actually it wasn't in the end. Okay, let's start and cross the legs and the arms. Yeah, basically I saw this photo of her and she looks just so good. And then I did a little research to see, you know, her diet, her workout routine. Well, I don't think that it's every day as I understood, but maybe before some show. Okay, now I think she retired, right? Or not? Well, but before, if she retired, then before a show, she would train 3 hours per day. And it would be boxing. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. Let's go into burpees with the push-up. Burpee, push-up, and jump up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and push up. If you want, you can do it on your knees. If it's too difficult, go slower. You know, some days, I also feel that some days it's easier. Now, for example, it's quite cold and I'm doing it on my balcony and it's quite cold and I feel that it takes longer to get into the rhythm, you know. The muscles are more stiff, as if the muscles are more stiff, you know, so just do it slower if you feel like it's too difficult, or do the push-up on your knees. Yeah, basically, she would do 3 hours of workout per day. She wouldn't restrict her eating too much. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Next one, let's go on the ground. We will do bridge. So your butt up and squeeze the knees when you're at the top. And let's start up and squeeze the knees and back. Yeah, so in the article I found, it was written that she would eat with moderation, you know, no restrictions, but moderation. But it was not written that it's her who said that. Because there were some phrases when she was talking about the workout, there were some phrases, actual phrases. Well, you know how media can invent things, but at least, okay, I cannot, you know, confirm that she said that, but it was written in a phrase-like manner, like a citation, cited, you know, when she was talking about the workouts. But about the food, it was coming from the article author more, rather than a citation, I don't know. Okay, stop. Next one, frog plank. So you go into a plank and then like a frog, you jump to the front. 3, 2, 1, let's start. And you jump and then you go back into the plank position, your arms straight. So yeah, it was written that she would eat in moderation. She would prefer, prioritize healthy foods, no restrictions. But at the same time, I found some information as well that she would eat pizza every day, almost every day. She wouldn't say no to a pizza. And then a little bit contradicting information as well. Like she would eat chicken or fish with veggies or pasta. Not like contradicting, but what's the pattern here? Okay, stop. Let's go into this aerobic jump. So you kind of pull with your arms and double knee up, high knee. Yes, let's start. Double high knee and pull with your hands. Yeah, so I just don't see a pattern here, because I know that if I maybe not consciously don't eat enough of carbs or something, or maybe sometimes I just don't want, or I don't know, it just happens, that maybe you eat less carbs, it will happen that my body will crave a little bit more of those carbs the next days, maybe one day after, So yeah, but still I always try to keep that ratio of my plate, the division in 3 parts. Okay, stop. Next one, plank, one arm, opposite hand up. Sorry, what am I? One arm, one leg, not arm and hand. Okay, let's start. Opposites, hand, arm and leg up. Yeah, this is such a good exercise for balance. Go a little bit wider so it's easier to keep the balance. Wider with your arms, with your hands, and your feet apart. So I try to keep my plate. So the system which I follow in my everyday life, that's what I follow, with maybe some exceptions, but those would be the exceptions. If it's not like this, even in a restaurant, I see if, for example, there will be not enough fiber, I would ask a side dish of more veggies or salad. Yeah, so okay, stop. Next one, we have 3 exercises left: side lunge and jump in between. 3, 2, 1, let's start. Side lunge, jump in between, other side, side lunge, jump in between, other side. Yeah, so half of the plate will be fiber, it will be veggies or salad. And we are all busy, and it's not like, normally, ideally, I would have veggies plus some salad, half of the plate, but it's not always like that, but I still have some either veggies or salad. It has to be fiber, half of the plate. Then 1/4 is carbs, as we know, maybe potatoes or maybe whole grain pasta, whole grain or rice. And then the what's left, the other 1/4, stop. We have double skip, touch down, touch the ground. 3, 2, 1, and double skip, touch, double skip, touch. So yeah, and the other, what's left, the other 1/4 would be protein, which is fish, meat, or it can be plant protein, chickpeas, for example. Beans, I don't know, I very rarely have beans. Maybe I should have more of them, but it doesn't, I don't know, I don't feel like the attraction to the beans, like chickpeas for sure. Sometimes I really want them. I just kind of try to feel it intuitively, Sometimes I want one vegetable and sometimes I want a different one. Okay, stop. Our last exercise. We will be jumping in one place, arms up, and twist your body, like the lower part of the body, from the waist. Start. So just to repeat, so half of the plate fiber, 1/4 protein, 1/4 carbs. And from the information I got from all those articles, I didn't see an exact patterns. For example, how many times she would eat, would she snack? There was some information about the breakfast. She said also that she tried gluten-free stuff, but she didn't like it. So just a normal bagel, bagel with something on top for the breakfast. Okay, and stop. We will go into the stretch. Let's stretch our quadriceps now. Take one leg up, and midway we will change to the other leg. Yeah, so, but if you're doing 3 hours of sports per day, then maybe a bagel, which is not gluten-free, will not change much, But for example, I know that if I train too much, I want to eat more. I would eat more, and sometimes it would trigger me to overeat. Okay, let's change the leg. So voila, it was written that on one hand she doesn't restrict herself, on the other hand she chooses whole foods and healthy, voila. So okay, now we will do hip circle. So hips in a circle, do a small circle. You can bend your knees a little bit, yeah, small circle one side, then we will do other side, and okay, other side, and then after this we will do a big round 3 times each side. So that was about her diet. I mean, if you know something more, feel free to write in the comments. I will be very interested. So now a big round, you can even bend to the front, to the back. And about the workouts, she would do boxing. I love boxing, really. I think that this is one of the best types of training because it's cardio. Let's go to the other side now with the rounds, like cardio and also lengthening of the muscles. But again, you must know your body, you must really know your body, because if you're tall and slim naturally, let's remove our shoes. For you, it will be easier to achieve some goals. Okay, let's go into pigeon. So one leg bent in front and just sit somewhere in between. And if you want, you can also take the leg in the back, which is in the back, and stretch that as well. Now let's change the side, the same to the other side. Yeah, so it was boxing. It was... Oh, now I have to check the article again. I'm scared to tell some misinformation. And I'm thinking maybe I should try this challenge, Bella Hadid diet. I followed Bella Hadid diet for 1 week. I don't think I could do more. Okay, our next exercise will be a wave. So you are arching your back when you go forward until your arms are straight, and then with your butt you go backwards, arch your back and arms straight again, and then again you make a wave. I was thinking to do this challenge. I mean, I'm already eating quite well. I eat breakfast and 2 times, then like lunch and dinner. I eat my last meal at 6, but if I do 3 hours of sports, I think, if I'm not wrong, she said she does rope skipping also. So I have that. I just recently ordered it. I got it like a couple days ago. I want to try that as well. So let's see. Okay, we go into our meditation now. So we will do a little bit of visualization as well. So now I just want you just to relax all your body. Relax, start to breathe deeper, slower. Now focus on your arms. Feel how they just melt, like they relax. your legs, your chest, your belly. Put the focus there and relax those parts. Now, concentrate on your any stress, any worries, anxiety. And now when you will breathe out, breathe all that tension out. Relax, relax. Now we think about any expectations, any things we require from other people, maybe from ourselves as well. And breathe it out, breathe it, release it, let it go. Now, things you want to control. Things you want to be a certain way and not other way. Or maybe you're scared that something will happen not the way you planned. And we release that as well. We can control only the actions we do, but not what other people do, or some circumstances which we get into. Let's also not try to change other people, to micromanage them, to give them any advice which they didn't ask. And let them just be as they are. It's their choice to be as they are. They can change if they are maybe inspired, but you cannot make them change. You can inspire them by your own behaviors. Maybe yes, maybe no. It will depend on them. We focus on our life, on the actions we do in our daily life. Focuses on us. We take back all that energy we put there into other people, into other things. We take it back. We take it back. Our focus is back on ourselves. We try to concentrate on now. We let go the worries about the future, and we let go the regrets, or if we were hurt, we let it go. We take the energy back from the past to now. We focus on now. Okay, so let's stretch a little bit. You can yawn, just stretch your arms, your legs to the sides, up and down, and that's all for today. Thanks for joining me in this workout. See you in the next one. Bye.